Hey, Freddy with CG Off-Road. There's no such thing as too much visibility when going off-road, and everyone loves the classic KC light look. So today we're going to be installing this KC Gravity Pro6 LED light bar, fitting your 2007 to 17 Jeep Wrangler. This KC LED windshield light bar features 8 super bright LEDs that's going to mount directly to the windshield with the provided brackets and hardware. It also comes with 8 KC light covers for added protection and a nice rugged look, as well as a complete wiring harness for an easy installation. It's going to give our Jeep a killer look and significantly improve off-road visibility, so today we're going to install it on our 2008 Jeep Wrangler. Tools you'll need for this installation: T40 Torx bit, 13mm socket, 3/8 ratchet, 12mm wrench, and basic wiring tools. Installing this light bar kit is pretty straightforward. We're going to start off by installing the windshield brackets. We're going to take off these 5 T40 Torx bolts right here on each side. Don't remove that one. That one's going to stay right where it is. We have the 5 bolts removed. Now we're going to install the windshield light bracket. You'll know you have the right bracket when it fits on there nice and lines up with all the bolt holes. But before we bolt this on, we're going to put the rubber gasket onto the bracket so it doesn't damage the paint. Line it up with the bolt holes and install the bracket with the provided hardware. Once you get all the bolts started, you can tighten them down. Okay, we have the driver's side bracket bolted up nicely. We're going to do the same exact thing on the passenger side. Okay, we have the bracket secured to the Jeep now. Now we're going to install the light bar itself. We're going to get the bolts on the outside of the light bar into the notches right here on both brackets. It's a little heavy, so be careful. An extra set of hands might help, but I don't have any friends, so I'm doing this one alone. Install the washer, lock washer, and nut onto the bolts on each side of the light bar. You don't need to tighten these just yet, just get them installed. The bar's in place, but as you can see, it's not at an ideal angle at all, and the bump stop is actually touching the windshield, so it needs to be adjusted to easily get to it, and so we don't have to take it down and put it up and do a whole bunch of adjusting. We're going to take the hard top off to get to it. If you don't know how to take the hard top off, we have a full video on that on our resource center. We're going to loosen these 2 adjuster bolts. You need a 12 and a 13mm socket to do so. Okay, so what we did, the bump stop was touching the windshield and the light was just in a really bad angle, so we adjusted it and now I got it looking pretty good, but now we need to preload this bump stop. What you need to do, get your light into the position that you want and have it slightly looking a little bit more down than where you would want it. Get your bump stop completely touching where you want it to be touched. Get it nice and tight, and then when you go to tighten this last nut, it's going to pull the light up just a little bit and put a lot of tension on this bushing. That way it's nice and sturdy and it's not going to vibrate or jiggle around. Alright, it's nice and tight. The bushing is preloaded. Now what we need to do is wire it up. Now there's a couple different ways you can wire this up, so we're not going to show you exactly how to do it. You could use the harness that comes with the kit or wire it up to one of your switch panels, but we're going to hook ours up to our trigger system. Alright, we got our KC windshield LED bar installed. This thing is incredibly bright. You could probably suntan in front of this thing. There's 4 spotlights in the center and then 2 floodlights on each side. It is just incredibly bright, and it gives it that classic KC look. I'm digging the way it looks, and you know, installation's not too bad. It should only take about 30 to 45 minutes plus wiring, and before you know it, you'll be heading off-road.